Welcome back, party people, to another episode of Time Out. It's your boy T.O., and we got some celebrity news for you. So a little bit later on this one, you guys may have already heard, but Sterling Shepard, New York Giants wide receiver, and Chanel, Victoria's Secret's model, have filed for divorce. So they are splitting up, citing irreconcilable differences. So the couple have been together for about 6 years, and looks like they were married for nearly 4, and they have 2 children together. So actually, very nice looking couple. But hey, these things happen more often than not. So the pair is splitting up. So, and let's dive a little bit deeper into it. So as we're uncovering the news, looks like just recently we found out that Chanel is staying put in their home with the kids, and Sterling is moving his stuff out of the home. So he's going to find a bachelor pad of his own. So as reported, Sterling Shepard is the one who filed for divorce, which is actually kind of weird. Another reason why we are trying to cover this. Why would he be the one to file for divorce? Which is, again, like I said, weird, because we know women are typically the ones that file for divorce the most. 50% of all marriages in the United States end in divorce or separation, and we do know that's better than 70% of marriages. The divorce is filed by the woman. So women are typically the ones that want out, and not typically men. So it's kind of interesting to hear that. Like, I'm curious, and I'm very curious, and we'll probably do some updates on this one as well as to why he filed for divorce. So something had to have happened. There had to have been something that didn't go the way that he hoped it would go in order for them to file for divorce. Sterling Shepard has a net worth of about $20 million. So not too bad. He's still under contract with the New York Giants. So I think he's set to make over $8 million this year. So, I mean, dude's worth a lot of money. Chanel herself is worth $9 million, and this has nothing to do with her husband or soon-to-be ex-husband's money. She's, like I stated before, she's a Victoria's Secret's model, so she makes a ton of money. And Sterling Shepard, ladies, is back on the market. Hello. I don't have one like that. Okay, yeah, let's give it a clap. So Sterling is back on the market, ladies. So if you want a shot at a guy like Sterling Shepard, and we would consider Sterling Shepard a high value man, right? So if he's making a certain amount of money, he has a certain amount of status and clout. Like, this guy is a big part of why we have these conversations, this kind of guy. So if you want a Sterling Shepard, are you a Chanel? That's the question. So you have to understand, like, his choosing her had nothing to do with her making $9 million a year. That had nothing to do with it. Nothing at all. What had something to do with it was the fact that she was a Victoria's Secret's model. And I didn't pull up something here for her being a Victoria's Secret's model, but we will have a look at that, shall we? So, ladies, understand, if you want a man like a Sterling Shepard, and I'm not saying him specifically, but if you want a guy like him, then you would have to ask yourself, am I that woman? Right? So am I that kind of individual, right? Do I look the part? So here she is right here, and some of her shoots and walks and whatnot, and we can see that the woman is incredibly beautiful, and that played a huge part in his choosing her to be his wife. The woman is beautiful. She's fit. She's beautiful. I don't know if she's friendly. I don't know of any of that other stuff, but I do know the woman is very beautiful, and that played a huge part in it. So if she has the right attitude, I don't know. Maybe she does, maybe she doesn't. I don't know why they got a divorce, but I would assume that had a lot to do with it was her attitude. But her being worth $9 million had nothing to do with it. So we go into alimony. So a lot of people are thinking, okay, how much money is he going to have to pay in alimony? Well, here's kind of an idea right there. So marriages in New York City, from 0 to 15 years, the husband typically has to pay out. It's like 15 to 30% of the duration of the marriage. So he's only going to have to pay alimony for 15 to 20 15 to 20 to 30% of the duration of the marriage. Well, the marriage was only what, 3 years, maybe 4. So if it's the high end, 30%, so he'll have to pay alimony for less than a year. So he won't be paying much in alimony, if anything at all. And the courts will take into consideration her net worth and his net worth. So you got to be cognizant of that. So child support is another matter entirely. So we looked it up for New York State, the three steps in child support. So if you have one child with a woman, then you're paying 17% of your wages. And then if you have 2 children, you pay 25%, and 3 children, 29%, and then 4, it's 31%. And I don't think it goes up after that. So they do have 2 children together. So it looks like he'll be paying 25% of, not of his net worth, but whatever he's making via his contract. So it looks like this year in 2022, he is set to make 8.4, like so let's say 8.5 million. So she will get 25% of that. So that's pretty big chunk of change right there. 25% of 8.5 million is pretty good. So she's not gonna have to worry about working, considering that she has a serious net worth herself. So she doesn't have to work at all. So but if you do want a man like a Sterling Shepard, ladies, that's the question. What kind of woman are you? How do you look? And I know a lot of women out there feel like they're 10s and they look just as good, if not better than Chanel, but you shouldn't be making that decision, ladies. You got to ask one of your guy friends, one of your brothers or cousins, probably not guy friends, but ask your brother, ask your cousins, and ask them to be frank and honest with you, 100%. Am I this kind of woman? So you got to walk in the door with the kind of things that men value. And if you don't, then the chances are that you won't get them. So just to put that out there. So anyway, that's our news coverage for today. I don't know. I never thought of me being like covering the news or whatnot, but Sterling Shepard and Chanel are on the market. Now, fellas, same thing. If you are looking to get at a woman like Chanel, understand that men, you guys got it a whole lot harder. So she's not going to be concerned with just how well you dress and how good you look. She's going to be concerned with the fact that you are making more money than her. So guys, if you are not making more than what her net worth is, you don't have a shot. You don't have a shot. And I find that I seriously doubt that she would give any man a shot. And we'll look that up too. The next man she gets with, we'll see how much his net worth is. And I guarantee you, I'll bet every dollar that I have that it'll be more than what she's making. So understand that. The next woman that Sterling Shepard gets with, she's going to be just as beautiful, if not more beautiful. So keep that in mind as well. Anyway, guys, that's our news for today. Thanks for hanging out with us here at Time Out, and we'll catch you in the next one. Deuces.